Good morning on this Sunday, November 2nd, the first day of daylight savings time. So I'm up a little bit earlier. Still got the same amount of sleep, but it's an hour earlier. So I thought I'd get my video up before my Lions game at 1 o'clock. But we have birthdays today because today is Connie Hulse, H-U-L-S, Hulse. Connie, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Connie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha. It's also Kelly West's birthday. So Kelly, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kelly. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha. Margaret Robinson, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margaret. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha. And Nick over at Weight Watchers with Carrie, today's Nick's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nick. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And Robin Volpicelli, V-O-L-P-I-C-E-L-L-I. Volpicelli. Robin, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robin. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all 5 of you have a great, great birthday today. I actually went to bed, I thought, at 2:30. But it was actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I went to bed at 2:30, but it was actually, I went to bed at 2:45. But on my clocks, because I had already turned them back, said 1:45. So I thought, I'm doing pretty good. And then when I was getting back, I thought, no, I changed my clocks. The only clocks I haven't turned back yet are the my wall of clocks, which I have probably about 15 or 20 of them on that wall. We changed the batteries and that. So we changed the smoke alarm batteries, and we changed all the clocks that we could reach without climbing on a ladder last night. I have 37 clocks altogether. So we turned quite a few of them back. And then today, like I said, I'm going to watch the Lions at 1, and then I have my Zoom call at 4. And nothing really else. I finished my book yesterday. I didn't like the way they wrapped it all up in the last 3 pages. It was just kind of like, okay, I'm tired of writing. Let me hurry up and finish up the ending. I still enjoyed the book. I did like the ending, but it just kind of wrapped everything up together too fast, I thought. I just could have, I don't know. I haven't written a book before, so I don't know. But it just seemed a little abrupt, the way they closed it. And then I finished watching Murders in the Building, Only Murders in the Building, which I do enjoy that series, although it gets a little far-fetched, but, you know, it's just a show. So, and then they set it up for a season 6 with Tina Fey. So that was cute. I watched that. And then I did watch 2020 from Friday because I had taped that about the Murdoch murders. It didn't tell me anything I didn't already know, but it was something to watch. And then today I'm going to start reading my book for the Library Book Club on Tuesday, so let me share with you what I'm going to be reading. Okay, it's, my bookmark back. There we go. She's Not Sorry by Mary Kubiak, whatever. It's 327 pages. It came out in 2024. It's our book of the month. Megan Michaels is trying to find balance between being a single mom to a teenage daughter and working as a full-time nurse. While Megan is on duty at the hospital one day, a patient named Caitlin arrives in a coma with a traumatic brain injury after jumping from a bridge and plunging over 20 feet to the train tracks below. But when a witness comes forward with shocking details about the fall, it calls everything they know into question. Was Caitlin pushed, and if so, by whom and why? It does sound like my kind of a book, so I'm going to start reading that probably after my Zoom call. Because before my Zoom call, I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm just going to have some bacon and eggs and some toast. And then yeah, a cup of tea with it. And then for dinner, I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I haven't decided yet. On Sundays, we just pretty much haphazard it. Just whatever comes, whatever we want to make type of thing. So I'll probably just have a sandwich or maybe a bowl of soup, something like that. Tomorrow's my weigh-in day. So I don't want to eat too heavy today, but I still want to eat. You know, I'm not going to starve myself because then it wouldn't be a true weight loss. So Gonna do that. Watch some YouTube videos before my Lion games start. And I was disappointed that my cousin's team, the Toronto Blue Jays, didn't win. Although I think there was a questionable call. I don't follow baseball, but I sent it to Edie over at Edie's Adventures because she's so trying so hard to get me to watch baseball. But it was just because it came up on my feed. I don't know why. It just popped up on one of my feeds. One of the Toronto Blue Jays hit a ball and it went, and it looked like it got wedged in it. Like the fence stopped it, and so then the outfielder just stopped and waved his hands in the air like he couldn't get the ball because it was wedged. Although as soon as the umpire called it a like ground rule double, he was able to just reach down and pick it up and throw it in. So that just seemed kind of questionable to me. But I think they lost. Yeah, they lost that game, and then they lost yesterday in extra innings. See, I know something about baseball, not a lot, but I do know something. So I know that my cousin's a little disappointed because she was so hoping her Blue Jays would win. And it doesn't really matter because I don't follow it. So I don't know. And then what else is going on? I have Wednesday, I got my CAT scan. Thursday, I got to go get my mammogram done again because she didn't listen to me the first time. Jim's getting ready to leave to go on his hunting trip next week. But he starts getting everything together this week. He does his own laundry and stuff like that because he's got like some kind of laundry detergent he uses to clean his clothes and, and then he packs them and all that good stuff. So I don't get involved in any of that. That's all for him. But, I wish it was like as simple as turning your clock back, that I could just simply turn back time. If I could turn back time, I'd go back to 2020 when I had lost my 96 pounds. I mean, 2020 was kind of miserable. It was a scary time. It really was. But you know what? That's when I had my best weight loss. That's when Jim and I were at our closest in a long time in our marriage. We're very close. I don't want it to sound like we were, like we're drifting apart. But, like at some points, different points of your marriage, you do kind of drift apart and you kind of got to bring yourself back into it. That's my secret to longevity and a long marriage, I guess, is that you need some time away from each other. But you need time together, too. You really do. So it was nice because Jim wasn't working because the schools weren't open. So we had meals every night together. We watched TV or watched certain movies that we liked together. We went for a walk every day. We went for a long walk. We didn't go for these little short walks that we're going now. But we went for a long walk every day. We didn't eat out. We made everything inside, in the house kind of meals. And it was just, I didn't spend as much money because I didn't go anywhere, didn't eat out, so I was able to save some money, and I was able to really concentrate on my health and get my weight down and all of that. So it really wasn't that bad for me personally. No one in my family contracted COVID, so we were all very, very fortunate in that sense. But it's just, it's always easier. Like if you could go back and change things in your life, then your life wouldn't be the same. It would be completely different. So, in that regard, you can never go back. You really can't. But maybe you can remember the things that you learned in the past. That's what I'm trying to do, is remember the things that I learned from my mistakes in the past. Because if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're doomed to repeat them again and again and again and again. So, I don't know what's going on with my abdomen, but whatever's going on, it's kind of limited me to wanting to eat, because I find that when I eat is when I have those pains in my side, which makes me think it's something to do with a stone or something. I'm still eating, but I'm really making conscious effort of what I'm eating. Although, I said I'm going to have bacon, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not going to have bacon because that's kind of greasy. I'm trying to avoid like greasy foods, sugary foods, processed foods. So, my bread that I eat for my toast is that Ezekiel bread that you keep in the freezer. So that's pretty healthy. And then eggs, you can't go wrong with eggs. And then maybe I'll have scrambled eggs and I'll put some vegetables in it. So then, get some more vegetables. So that's what I'm really concentrating on, is eating more fruits and vegetables, whole grains, staying away from the processed foods, staying away from the sugary drinks and sugary foods, and just concentrating on me. And learning from the mistakes that I've made in the past. That's all I can do at this point in my life. I'm looking forward to having a good life ahead of me, another 10 or 20 years at least, But I know how fast the last 10 or 20 years went by, so I have to really concentrate on being aware of every minute of every day for the next 10 or 20 years, because I didn't concentrate that much in the last 10 or 20 years, and look how fast they went by. Like that. Like in a blink of an eye. No, I'm living my life to my fullest, enjoying every minute of it, loving every minute of it. I know, we got to stop with all the singing. I can't help it. I just can't help it. So, but that's going to do it. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for all the emojis yesterday. There were so many. They were so cute. I can't keep up with you guys. They're just so cute. Some of them are just like, well, that's original. Why can't I think of something original like that? My Apple phone has a lot of emojis, but not as many as the guys that you guys are showing me, guys. Those are really cool. So I think there must be a site where you can get emojis. I don't know. But who's to know? Only the shadow knows. Okay, until tomorrow.